What kind of stories have I covered as a journalist? I mean, I've covered everything.
We're here for the family to get justice.
You name it, I've covered politicians, supermodels, lifestyle, news. I've covered gangs.
Live by the gun, die by the gun.
I've covered immigration. I've crossed the border illegally that way. I've crossed the border illegally this way. I've covered environment.
I'm as strong as a man, but in a different way.
I've covered war. I've been to conflict zones. I've covered criminal syndicates. I've been inside prisons. I've been embedded with the police. I've literally been running out the back door with the guy as the cops are kicking in the doors. My name is Mark Allen Johnson. I'm an international journalist. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a storyteller.
Your mom actually delivered drugs to you in jail?
Yes. Yeah.
She done it for us because she loves us.
What mattered to me were stories about people that struggled.
I don't know one family that didn't like my family. Drugs and incarceration, that's all we got.
People that were on the fringes, people that didn't have a voice.
I never learned how to read because my parents never showed me.
They have some of the most raw moments that I've ever experienced, but I want to share it with you. I've worked for some of the largest and most reputable publications, networks, and streamers in the world. I've heard every reason why a story doesn't matter. That's too edgy, that's too sad.
My mom got killed. My stepfather drowned her.
That person's on the left, that person's on the right. That story doesn't work for our audience. That. What does that even mean anymore? Who is the global audience? I turn on the news and these are plastic-covered people talking about everything feels so partisan. Feels like we're getting a small piece of the information. Is there more story to be had? So what I want to do with Docugonzo is I want to do a specialty independent documentary platform. From anywhere in the globe, I'm going out and I'm producing, directing, and providing to you original stories and content about people, places, and things that I believe that the average media doesn't want to hear about. Those are the stories I'm interested in.
It's hard to keep a job around here.
I'm gonna bring you on the journey. I'm gonna show you why I'm chasing the story.
Being a part of a church, I never really thought I'd be carrying weapons.
I'm gonna show you the pitfalls and the excitement of chasing the story. After a couple of weeks of you potentially being invested in what the I'm doing, we're gonna put out a mini doc.
This was the exact truck we drove up in the front yard.
We're gonna put all this content online for free. Docugonzo is independent journalism, super independent. It doesn't get more independent. I'm gonna live out of 2 backpacks, life savings on the line, only because I care about telling stories. Holy that is pretty wild when it settles in. You can see I'm passionate about what I'm doing. We're gonna try to change attitudes and opinions. We're gonna try to crush stereotypes by giving you access into people's worlds. I want to inspire empathy. Is that lofty? Maybe. The point is we gotta try.